Alright, in this video I'll be showing you how to graph three linear equations using the three methods that we talked about. Now the first one we did was plotting points, but I'm actually going to use the intercept method first, and that's where I have to find the x and y intercept. And so the first thing I would do is I would make a table, and I would start by letting x be 0 and I would find y. So let's go ahead and plug 0 in for x here. And so 7 times 0 is 0 minus 3y equals 21. Of course, the 0 doesn't add anything to the minus 3y. So this is just minus 3y equals 21. And we know that negative 3 times negative 7 would work. So you could just divide both sides by negative 3. So when I choose x to be 0, I get y is negative 7. Alright. Now then I would choose y to be 0. And so I'm going to do that up above here because I'm running out of room. But you can see this part zeroes out. You're left with 7x equals 21. And so you're going to get 3 there. And so those are the 2 points that we'll use when we graph this equation in my lab math. All right, let's move on to number 2. So here we have x minus y equals 5. Now there's a couple of things I could do, or I guess you could say I could solve for y, and then I could plot points. In fact, that's what I'm going to do, but I really don't even need to solve for y. We could also solve for y and use the slope and the intercept. That's the last method I'm going to use here. So I'm going to go ahead and do it using the method of plotting points. And so again, I'll make an xy table. And in this case, it's pretty easy to pick an x and y so that when you subtract x minus y, you get 5. What if I let x be 5 and y be 0? 5 minus 0 is 5. Or we could say 6 for x and 1 for y. Any two numbers that we that we subtract and get 5. And one more would be 7 and 2. So 7 minus 2 is 5. That's another solution. So this one is actually quite easy to pick solutions for. And so again, we're finding 3 points when we do the plotting points method, but we're only going to put 2 in my math lab when we get to that point. All right, and let's move to our last problem. Y equals 1/4 x plus 4. So now this time I'm going to use the slope-intercept method. And we know that slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. So here the slope is 1/4 and the y-intercept is 0, 4. It's always 0, comma, this number. So 0, 4 is the point where we're going to start, and then we're going to use a slope of 1/4, and so I'll use those two to do the graph in my lab math. All right, so now that you've watched this video, you're ready to go to my math or to the other video to see how you would actually plot these graphs in my math lab. All right, that's going to be it.